I'd had a crush on him for 3 years. I knew a nerd like me lived in a different universe than the school's golden boy, the most popular guy by a mile. At the graduation party, every girl in school practically threw themselves at him. Some even hinted they'd give him their virginity, but he walked right up to me. That night, he kissed my forehead gently, lifted me in his strong, slender arms, and whispered in my ear with hot breath, "You're mine tonight." It should have been the best memory ever, until the next day, when I went to return his jersey, and heard the truth. It was all a bet. "Can't believe you actually went through with it," his friend laughed, clapping his shoulder. "You've got balls, man." "Ugh, whatever," Timothy sighed, sounding annoyed. "She's not that boring. Ivy Sinclair, right? The bookworm who never leaves her room. Who knew she'd actually sleep with someone?" "Shut up." He shoved his friend with a smirk. All right, another guy whistled. "Pay up, here's your bike." To scoring every girl's signature, including the nerds. "Hey," Timothy cocked an eyebrow. "It worked, didn't it?" I got her into bed. I felt sick to my stomach, stumbling backward as tears blurred my vision. I threw his jersey on his porch and tried to run, but he called out, "Ivy." I clenched my fists, forcing myself to turn. "What? Didn't think you'd show." He leaned against the doorframe, eyes playful. "Just returning your shirt." I dropped it at his feet, nails digging into my palms. "Feel free to stop by my room anytime." He grinned, that familiar flirty tone in his voice. I stared at the tree behind him, refusing to cry. "Last night was a mistake." "A mistake? I thought it was pretty fun." I said enough. I snapped. "I have goals, Timothy. You, go be the star everyone drools over. This is over." He frowned. "Wait, are you serious?" "Goodbye, Timothy." My throat tightened as I turned, each step feeling like I was walking on glass. I didn't let myself cry until I rounded the corner. 6 years later, I worked as a server in the town's busiest diner. One shift, his face flashed on the TV. Timothy Hayes, once my high school crush, now an NHL star. Coworkers gushed about his abs and salary, but I just gripped my order pad until my knuckles turned white. "Ivy?" My blood froze. There he was, fingertips almost brushing my name tag. I froze until a customer called for service, then bolted to the kitchen. That night, I walked barefoot down the street after work, ignoring the sports car that pulled up beside me. "Ivy, wait." He rolled down the window, voice urgent. "I knew it was you. I've been looking for you." I speed walked faster, but my heel caught in the sidewalk cracks. Before I could fall, he grabbed my waist. "Steady, don't touch me." I shoved him away, backing into the streetlight. "What do you want?" He glanced at my bare feet, his Adam's apple bobbing. "Let me drive you home at least." "Your feet." "No." I grabbed my shoes and ran, only looking back once I'd boarded the bus. He stood there, alone under the streetlight, just like the night he'd broken my heart. A week later, I was watching TV with roommates when Timothy appeared in an interview. When the host asked about unforgettable first loves, he gripped the mic tightly. "There was this girl," he said, staring at the silver ring on his finger, the same one I'd seen in his drawer years ago. "She taught me what real love means." "Can you tell us her name?" "Ivy," he whispered, like a sigh. Her name was Ivy. The TV's blue glow lit my face as my roommates gasped. My fingers traced the faint crescent-shaped scar below my collarbone, the mark he'd left. It burned suddenly, as if his touch from years ago had seared through my skin.